Hello, my Tauruses. Hello, my loves. um, by the way, because whenever my intuition starts to go, I tell it. So I hear welcome to the good life. Drinking wine and feeling fine, baby. That is your mood for the month, for the rest of this month of September, going into October. I also hear bad and bougie. You know what I'm saying? So baby, you in your bag, you're gonna be feeling yourself. An overwhelming amount of love or appreciation is going to come for you. All right. Just to let you know, I'm having a workshop, self-empowerment. It's all about healing old wounds and manifesting new love. I'm going to be doing it on Zoom. If you are interested in coming, showing up and showing out with me, let's heal and manifest. If you are interested, it's going to be in the description box. All right. So let's keep it going, because I'm loving this energy for you Tauruses this month. I hear reciprocal. You are going to finally receive everything that you gave back, like reciprocal connections, people valuing you. And it's all because you did the inner work on yourself. You know, I hear facing the problem. If you had things that, like, if you get overwhelmed, you try to take your mind off of it. It's almost like finishing everything, you know, you being able to sit with yourself. If you had pain that you've been running away from and you didn't want to feel the pain, it's like you finally, I hear making your mark, you finally confronting yourself, confronting all the deep wounds, all the hurt and the pain, not using any excuses for people, you just feeling it. I hear crying or drawing. Some of you guys draw. I also hear telling a friend. You can finally be telling a friend. If you get distant when you're sad, you're finally going to open up and tell your friend. The reason why I've been distant was because this was sitting in my heart. This was hurting me. And you finally healing what's not right inside of you. Another thing, I hear in a blink of an eye, your whole world just changes. It's like because you finally decide to confront this pain that's been sitting dormant in your heart. I hear stone cold. You could have been getting cold. You could have been angry. You could have been feeling like, I'm going to say it, like F love. You could have got to that point. You don't want anybody talking to you. You don't want anybody looking at you. You're just over it. You could have been so angry inside. You could have been holding this anger inside, and it's finally being uplifted. You finally sit with it. You finally deal with it. You finally heal it. And that's all it took, was you just crying and admitting to yourself that this hurt. You hurt me. And that's all it took, was for you to remove that blockage in your heart. And now all of a sudden you're like, damn, I never got this much attention before. You've been sitting with yourself. You've been drinking wine. You've been working a lot, because I see you looking through papers. Baby, you've been on your A game. Don't underestimate the periods of your life of isolation. Don't you ever. Those are some moments when you're with you. Those are some beautiful, challenging moments. But when I tell you, when you come out of isolation, you will never be the same as when you prior to it. You know, that time with you, it gives you time to truly deal with yourself, to heal yourself, not fixed on anybody else's stuff. And it's like you being one with you. And I feel like you came to that. Like let me just see what's up with myself. I don't know why. Sprite. I hear Sprite. Some of you guys could have had a craving for soda, for ice cream. It could be anxiety. When you get really anxious, you crave sweet foods. You could have been really anxious. You could have had deadlines. You could have been doing a lot. I hear moving a lot. Some of you actually moving, a physical move. I hear there's something about somebody, but you can't pinpoint it. And you finally figure it out. You finally figure out something about someone. And it's like, people were telling me this, but I just couldn't pinpoint it. For some of you, what you're going to find out in this month is that your intuition was leading you to information about someone, and you finally figure it out. Like you get the clarity that you've been right all along. That's another thing. You proving to yourself that you can trust yourself, that you are capable and worthy to trust your own self and trust your gut. I hear lying to you the whole time, and you find out You find out that you were right all along. You get the clarity that somebody has been lying to you and you ain't taking them back. It be like that. It be like that. It be like that in real life. That be life. All right. I hear canceling out all bad company. Yeah. See, this is the Tower. You finally making a decision of who to remove from your life. There's no, you get the clarity that you need to take certain people out of your life. And I also hear checking things off your bucket list. So if you had a bucket list of things that you always dreamed of doing and you were too afraid or you kept procrastinating or putting it off, you're going to find that this month you are able to revisit your goals or your vision board or your bucket list, and your dreams are starting to come true. And you're like, oh, no wonder this had to happen this way. I also like a lot of acceptance. Yeah, you gain so much wisdom through the hardships that you went through in life. And you're going to start to notice, like, a lot of people want to come to you. They need your help. And you're going to like, why everybody always come to me? It's because you're so wise. It's in your energy. Whether you don't want people to know that you are a wise man or a wise woman, it's in your energy. This is something that you are. And because of all your experiences and because all that you've been able to overcome, people are starting to look up to you now, baby. You know what I mean? People are really starting to look up to you, and they come to you for answers. They're like, yo, I always see this person get through challenges. They're so much stronger than I ever imagined. I want to be like them, which is a beautiful thing, you know? Yeah. And standing your ground when it comes to love. Let me see what this is all about. This is not taking somebody back. I hear like, this is, I have a guideline and a standard that I'm going to keep for myself. I'm not taking you back. I don't want to rekindle this. I don't want this back. It's like somebody is trying to find you. Taurus, why you always got stalkers, yo? Why people play with you? Why do people do you dirty? You cut them off and it's like they're waiting around thinking you're going to call them or you're going to get over it. And you don't. You get very ice cold and you get isolated on people. And people are like sitting down waiting for you to come back and reconcile with them. And you don't. So then they end up coming back to you. So somebody's trying to find you or find a way back to you. And this keeps coming up. People need to stop playing with y'all. I don't get what people don't get about Tauruses. Tauruses, I don't know. It's rare for me to meet a Taurus that puts up with people's shit. I don't. If you find one, Taurus, if you find one, like, let me know about them. I've never met a Taurus that allows people to keep disrespecting them or using. I've never met a Taurus like that in my life. Yeah, see? Solitude. I hear more hungrier than before. And it's because if some of you guys are practicing abstinence, your hunger could actually be in substitute of the abstinence. Let me tell you about that. But you've been in solitude, and I hear you've been finding peace in that, like finding peace with yourself. And I love this. Once you find peace with yourself, then you can find someone, the law of attraction, y'all. You know what I mean? You find inner peace and you find others who have inner peace as well. But when you have turmoil inside you, then you normally attract broken people. I also hear a broken record. You so tired of this person trying to say the same things. I'm sorry. I'm tired of you saying sorry. Show me change behavior. Stop. Broken record is what they are. But yeah, you're standing your ground on your love life. You're bored. You're very, very bored. You are emotionally withdrawing from someone. And you're, yeah. Ooh. Celebrating, going out. I hear you meet someone who is going to be really nice, but you're moving on. You're finally moving on. But the biggest part is, it's one thing to physically move on from somebody. You can move on from them and still carry the pain of them, the memory of them in your heart. Not only did you move on, but you accepted it. And I hear growth, like it really did something to you. So much balance coming back into your life, all right? I hear no more second chances. You're not giving second chances anymore. I'm going to continue on to the extended Tauruses. I love y'all so much. I send you so much love and light.